What is power? Is it a matter of money? Being able to control others thanks to cash? Or maybe is it knowledge and being able to know everything? Being able to dominate others intellectually? There exists one force in particular, a force unsuspected by all. Cuteness! A simple boy, with only the power of his cuteness, will succeed in sculpting a new world! And this one will only be surrounded by demon girls, each cuter than the last. Where am I? And why is this woman telling me that I'm dead?
Suzuki Takeshi-san died at the age of 17. Nice to meet you. I am God. Please select the next world you'll live in.
Her stoic gaze pierces my mind while she waits for my answer. Wait, what do you mean? This room is gigantic. Where am I? Before I could even ask the slightest question, the goddess presents me with this big hunk, who apparently goes by the name of Mr. Sasaki, and who seems to want to fight. According to her,
You both died at the same time.
why would have I died at the same time as this old guy? Wait, I'm dead?
You heard correctly. A drunkard who was driving a truck hit you head on, so you had no chance.
So all of this is really true.
Yes, I will take into account the misfortunes of your life to guide you toward a new world that you desire.
She turns to the angry bald guy and asks him what kind of world he wanted. With his limited brain, it's no surprise that he answers,
A world where everything goes to hell, where I could fight with 2 or 3 idiots!
It makes you wonder if his brain actually came back to life. The goddess won't even argue and will look into the huge book she is holding in her hands.
I'm going to make you a world of SS rank, extremely difficult to live in.
And she gives him extremely powerful abilities on top of that?
Give me it and I'll take it!
Very well. May you use this ability properly in order to defeat your enemies and save the terrifying world.
Damn right! It's gonna all be my turf!
So then, Suzuki-san, would that work for you too?
Me? Definitely not! In my world, I wish for a peaceful life with friends! And now she dives back into her book. Now that I think about it, I was an orphan and my life was never easy. I think that I'll just like a wholesome life with kind people. She seems to be doing her final research.
Kind people. I see. In that case, the mod will be difficulty F with peaceful forms. Would you like this ability? Unconditional love with the local races? Everyone will love you for who you are, without ulterior motives or expectations.
So, I could fit in with them without difficulty? With pleasure! I barely had time to finish my sentence before the other idiot comes to stand next to me and says that he really liked isekai. Damn it. Once again, she acts before I could even have time to say anything. The woman snaps her fingers and sends us straight to our wishes.
Crap. Which one was Suzuki again?
Finally, here I am, in a world that I love. I slowly open my eyes. I can't wait to see everything this place has in store for me. Huh? Hooded guys! I think I did not arrive in the right place. Faced with confusion, I struggle to find the words. I have indeed been isekai'd, but not with friendly people. A small man with a crown comes to greet me, saying he's the king of this world. Apparently, they were waiting for me. So, I'm supposed to be a hero? One of his assistants comes to the little king to present my stats. And after a while, I don't think it's very good judging by their faces. While I'm trying to understand what's going on, this big oaf starts screaming at me. My stats will be so mediocre that it makes him blow a fuse, and he tells me that I'm trash! I just want a peaceful life with sincere friends! I barely finish my sentence when he starts yelling at my face again! He says that the demon army are going to try to attack! That it's a matter of life and death! A demon army? The king panics. He keeps talking. He explained to me that... But his head gets detached from his body. A voice asks...
Is it already over?
The demons have arrived. Everyone tries to run, but...
Kill them all!
What is happening? Everyone is getting massacred around me. I don't know what to do. That's when I saw those two demon girls, agile and terrifying.
You should just stay there. That'll make your job easier.
Here is a member of the Thunder Spear Squad, Officer Kiru. The other one is worried about the humans.
By trying to resist, your deaths will be painful.
She is her partner, Officer Meru. They are two powerful demon girls who seems to be working for her. A woman with a piercing gaze.
Stop it! Words are pointless.
By placing her clawed foot on the king's severed head, she explained that
Earthworms never learn their lesson.
her extraordinary aura seems to fill the entire space of this room. She is none other than Captain Nefia. Everyone, absolutely everyone is going to get sliced into little pieces in front of me. Damn! This world has absolutely nothing friendly about it! Why did the goddess pull something like this on me? Could it be because of that other Mr. Clean guy? Did the goddess confuse me with that idiot? She seemed so distant, as if she didn't give a damn. This is really bad. What am I supposed to do? Seriously? I'm going to run away! As I take a single step forward, a voice behind me asks for help. Damsels in distress. No, I really can't abandon them. Even if I'm just trash according to the king, I must protect them. Damn it! I no longer have a choice! I must give it my all! Since the goddess confused me with Sataki, I should also have the overpowered ability that was given to him. I'm going to give it everything I've got! My fist flies at full speed straight toward their boss. But for some strange reason, the impact goes boing boing. Wait! What do you mean by boing boing? The two fighters are laughing at me.
What's that piece of shit doing to Nepia-sama?
Punish him! Turn him into a Thun Drive necklace!
Human filth! You deserve death!
I guess I really am trash then. Goodbye, my isekai life. You are just as lame as my original life. What is she waiting for to kill me? As time passes, she seems to be looking at me with hesitation! Indeed, our young man sentenced to death manages to survive. Not because Nefia is gentle, but because she finds the boy cute!
What is this? His soft face, his persecuted look, and his teary eyes? I had seen it coming for a while, but I couldn't do anything with a face of such cuteness. Even though he's just a filthy human, nothing more than a worm, I can't kill him. No, I just want to touch him, just a little bit. What am I saying? This human has been seriously insolent. I have to kill him.
Why is she looking at me like that? She really doesn't want to kill me?
No way!
Ah, shit! I followed the usual routine and said die or something like that. But going back now will set a bad example for my subordinates.
Also, at the same time, the twin demoness Kiru and Meru were thinking.
What the heck? I really don't want him to die. If anything, his crying is bothering me. Is it because I called him a piece of shit?
I really told that human that we would turn him into a Sun Drive necklace, but that's so embarrassing. Please forget what I said.
But first, what's important is we need to stop Nepia-sama.
The tension in the room was palpable. She seemed unwilling to act, while the twin drew their weapons after strangely looking into each other's eyes. What are they doing? Are they planning to torture me slowly before finishing me off? That's enough! Let's get it over with! Damn it! Kill me! The leader then starts to stutter.
Yes, that's...
She repeats her usual spiel.
You're human and... insolent and... Yep, that's right. and kill you is something I never said.
Good grief, what is happening? Didn't you just say that I deserve to die?
I said that, but I didn't say I will kill you with my own hands.
The twins are reassured. Our protagonist remained in total confusion.
Anyway,
All that wasn't over yet. With the tip of her finger, the demoness announces to me that...
you're going to be punished, but not killed. Instead, the punishment will be, well, let's see, it will be imprisonment. Kill Melu. Lock him up in the castle dungeon.
They immediately obey by coming close to grab my arms.
Yes, as you command.
They are smiling. While I was picturing myself being dragged off to some miserable dungeon, the group's boss stopped them in their tracks.
Wait! That's not all.
Am I going to be tortured to death?
There will be free meals a day, and also an afternoon snack. I would like to give over treats, but that's all for now.
Understood.
And also, human, it's a bit tough to call you constantly by your race. Name yourself.
When I reply, Suzuki Takashi, stars appear in her gaze, which I thought was piercing.
Suzuki, it has a nice ring.
What the hell is going on? I thought I'll be killed on the spot, but here I am, alive, with a place to stay and 3 meals per day.
By the way, I'm Nefia.
She's introducing herself now? No, this all must be hiding something shady. I can't believe it. I won't let this slide! I see right through your game! You're trying to act all nice just to hit me! Is that it? As if I'll fall for that! I'm certain I saw right through her game. At least, I was certain. Until the twins started mocking me.
You're so silly. Your view of demons is full of prejudice.
Easy for them to say. I just saw them wipe out humans by the dozen! But is it true then? I'm not going to be eaten. So humans aren't their meals?
Well, no, they are our favorite dish.
So it was a lie! I make sure to remind them that they still threatened me during the battle! But when I say that, they pretend not to understand anything. Before I had the time to speak any further, they cut the conversation short by dragging me outside.
Come on, we're taking you to our castle.
On the road to this unknown world I know nothing about. They bring me to the window, but... Whoa! What are they doing? I'm going to fall! Suzuki will then be taken to the demon castle, while Nefia stays behind. To freak out!
I was terribly jealous to see Suzuki so close to the twins. Seeing them grab him like that, just unthinkable. I hate being an official. I have to stay strong and upright to set an example. But it's such a shame.
Let's return to Suzuki, who had just been dropped off in the Demon Kingdom. In the middle of the dark territory of the demons, in one of the darkest castles, guarded by even darker creatures. Here I am, arriving in this mess. And honestly, I'm not even sure I want to talk about this situation. I'm now in a prison, sitting on a lord's couch with an house to live decently. I'm a VIP prisoner. It's still pretty weird. The other prisoners are really giving me nasty looks for this little privilege. I really wonder what they might have in mind. That much kindness for free? I can't believe it. Anyway, thinking about it won't get me anywhere. The lot who created such a scene in an instant. I just can't fathom what they are thinking at all. Obviously, after that carnage, all that's waiting for me is death. My last memory before dying is my vision turning completely red and all the air being expelled from my body in an instant. If I got a quick death, it's not the worst. All I wanted was to live in a world with a few friends and live in peace. And here I am in a dead rat hole, rotting with prisoners. Seriously, it's horrible. Meanwhile, the goddess who sent Suzuki into this world was watching him through her magic vision orb.
What a regretful mistake, Scott. I had indeed given the right skills to the two men, but also switched their worlds, which explains this strange scenario. But unfortunately, I can no longer do anything about it. Once someone is sent into a world, they can't be brought back. Not to mention that contact from heaven to human is strictly forbidden, I think. I would be risking a lot. Luckily, his ability to be loved unconditionally might just overturn the entire rules of this world. He must understand how it works and become a true hero. Or perhaps the other possibility is... yeah, something like that. Helping him would clearly be the best solution. But even if it's impossible for now, please do your best, Suzuki-san.
Commander Nefia was really happy to return to the castle. She could not wait any longer to see that cute little human who was calmly waiting for her in the dungeon.
Oh, oui, I put an all-nighter for Suzuki. Quick.
She opened the dungeon door with firmness and ambition, but no one was there anymore. What did that mean? Where had her beloved Suzuki gone?
Newcomer? What happened here? What are Kiro and Melu doing?
He explained that they had been taking care of the survivors since yesterday, but... nothing to worry about! With a proud and determined look, that pile of bones explained that he had made sure to send all of them to the torture room. All of them! Naturally, he had to follow the usual procedure, all thanks to the beginner's manual they were given beforehand.
I see.
Without a second thought, the commander's category A slap knocked the skull off that idiot skeleton!
You little... It's all because of you! Forget the rules! Read Rome!
She said, with a face filled with deep rage. The skeleton thinks his life is so complicated.
And of all things, the torture chamber. It's a Woggle that presides over it. He breathes and trains huge insects inside the orifices of humans and takes weak pleasure in keeping them alive. Even women and children are slowly devoured by this method. As long as they breathe, they keep being tormented. Such is the fate. That guy, there's nothing social left in him anymore, which means that if Suzuki steps foot in there, he's in deep shit. Huh? What's the deal with you anyway? Didn't you feel anything at all looking at Suzuki?
Unfortunately, the manual clearly said there were no exceptions.
Take this! Whatever! I'm going!
The commander was going to handle all this alone. No need for that incompetent fool. Without waiting, the young demon girl begins running through the cold, dull hallway of her kingdom to find Suzuki.
Wait for me, Suzuki! I'm coming to save you! So please, be safe!
How fast! Commander Nefia is usually so calm. This Suzuki really must be something special. Meanwhile, our protagonist is terrified. In front of him, a horrifying scene is unfolding. What is this place? Seriously? And what is he doing? Is he making insects come out of every hole in his body? Holy shit! What the hell is that? I was prepared to die, but not like this! I'm not so sure about my choice anymore. The man next to me throws up before starting to talk to himself. He especially doesn't want to die and doesn't want to be tortured while being kept alive in that way. The human starts praying and apologizing to mom and dad. I'm going to try talking to him. The boy's hand reaches out. I'll go next. Their goal is to have fun for as long as they can. Is that it? Then they will just torture me until they get bored. I've often been told that I was just trash and nobody I could never rebel anyway. Even if the fact that I go instead of him slightly increases his chances of survival, then it's worth it. When I tell him that, he looks at me with a deeply lost expression. Am I terrifying him that much? His finger slowly rises, and from his mouth come horribly stressful words. Behind you, he says to me. Holy shit! He's right here! The man next to me starts bursting into tears, begging to let him live. He could give him whatever money he wants! He won't be able to say another word. The executioner knocks him out.
Shut it.
Now, the thrown man is unconscious. I could only watch without saying anything. His cold, filthy hands come to grab my cheeks. But what is he going to do to me? Huh? That merciless guy starts to panic in front of me.
How long have you been there? Looking at me? You should have told me you were there. I'm at a loss.
Wait, do we know each other?
Using bugs? Torturing people? I always enjoy. But looking at you, it bothers me.
So that means you want to just eliminate me?
No, not at all.
Then, what do you mean? One more question I won't get an answer to? Since he starts smashing his skull against the brick wall again and again! What the hell is he doing? The situation has become pretty awkward. The monster realized what he has done. Next to the boy is a real crater. Faced with such a situation, the boy can only start crying. As soon as my tears started to fall, the executioner is once again thrown into a panic.
What should I do? It's been about 10 years since I've spoken to someone. I freaked out!
And in fact, that was the case. The executioner is a very social being that everyone finds weird in the castle. But normally, he doesn't care much about all that, because he has his insects to keep him company.
They don't talk, but they're rather docile. That's why every day I play with the insects and the humans.
Learning more about his companions and watching humans suffer is a true pleasure for this isolated man.
Yes, that's a human, but his soft and endearing face, his angelic tears. He's just adorable!
I was still in my panic rush, and it lasted for quite a while, until the executioner came to wrap me in blankets to make me feel safe. As usual, I won't be able to say a single word. That person removed her mask to wipe away my tears. After a second of realization, I look up to thank her, and I realize that under that mask is... You're a woman?
Yes, but since I'm an ogre, my body looks very masculine. Even demons don't find me attractive.
So that's why she hides herself? Does she actually think she's ugly? While I'm processing everything, she asks me to give her mask back, but I refuse. I'll look her straight into the eyes and tell her that I don't think she's ugly at all. On the contrary, I was even surprised to realize how cute she actually is.
Cute? Me? Are you making fun of me?
Not at all. It's the pure truth! Stop wearing that damn mask! You're so much more beautiful without it!
Beautiful. Me? Really? So glad.
Is she happy or about to lose it?
This feels good. More. I want to talk more. Name. First your name.
When I answer Suzuki, she seems like the happiest woman in the world.
Suzuki. How nice.
She wants to talk even more.
This pet is my doggy.
Well, dog. We are talking more about an alien worm than anything else. I shake my head to show that it disgusts me.
Bugs. You don't like it, I see.
Seeing clearly that I wasn't interested in insects, I quickly asked for her name to change topics.
Uraguru. I'm Uraguru.
And apparently, she wants me to remember it because she won't stop repeating it. When her joy finally calms down, she tells me...
Suzuki is a mystery.
Huh?
I'm usually bad at talking, even more so to a human, but Suzuki is different. Just looking at you makes me feel happy. Why is that?
I would have liked to answer her, but... The sound of a door interrupts our conversation. Commander Nefia didn't really agree with the situation.
Why are you here?
Never mind that. Suzuki! Is Suzuki here?
When her eyes meet mine, I can see butterflies inside. But not for long. The commander pulls herself together and asks the executioner who she is. So, she didn't know what Uroguru really looked like?
Forget that! This human, don't kill him! Please!
She wasn't expecting this kind of situation. It didn't take long for the demoness to explain that she only planned to send him to the slave room. Honestly, no matter where they send me, it's a real hell. The muscular girl places her hand on my shoulder with a reassuring look.
It's okay. In that room, you won't be tortured or turned into human meat.
Is that really true?
Yup.
But after a moment...
So you won't come here ever again. So glad.
It makes me a little sad to leave Uroguru alone in here. I have an idea! Excuse me, could you stop torturing the other humans, please? They didn't do anything wrong, and I don't really want to see them suffer for no reason. She hesitates. I figure she might not be able to understand. If you promise to stop, I'll come see you again. A touched and surprised expression appears on her face.
Seriously? But what if he gets caught?
The commander doesn't look very happy.
What are you doing? Hurry up.
After making her decision, Uroguru hugs me, my head pressed in the middle of her chest.
I promise to never hurt humans here again.
Well, that's something at least. It's so warm in the middle of this place. But for some reason I don't understand. Why is there this chill from behind me? Right, it was time for me to head off to the slave room. It was a special adventure. Who knows what will happen to me now? And finally...
It's here. The slave room.
Well, the atmosphere was kind of expected. This world is definitely cruel. That's what I thought at first, but this is where I met the person who allowed me to change. And also to change this world. She was chained up, with that look begging for help and her clothes half torn. The atmosphere here was morbid. Before I could be overtaken by dark thoughts, Nefia tells me that...
Everything will be okay. You just have to hold out until the selection day. Honestly, I would have preferred to let him sleep in my room.
The boy asked what this selection is.
A day when a demon will be able to buy you at an auction.
So that's what everyone is here for? We are all going to be sold. To finish, she gives me a little black bell.
If anyone tries to hurt you, just swing it as fast as you can.
But what is this little bell even for?
Basically, every human on this floor except you will be burned to ash.
It's disgusting! I don't want that bell! I just have to hold on for 1 week. It's not a big deal. For some reason I don't understand, she takes my refusal badly, tells me to go inside with a lot of anger before slamming the door on my face.
Okay, I see. Fine, have it your way then. But I put so much effort and magic into making that gift. You owe me an apology if you ever want that bell.
What a strange young lady. I still can't figure out the intentions of these demons. I had barely stepped back into peace when I got called out again by the humans in the place. The nerve of you to chat with those damn demons! One of them says to me, "This doesn't look good." Two brutes come up close and start asking me questions. They say I have black eyes, and one of them moves in, talking about rumors. Now he understands better. An elbow lands straight in my face, throwing me directly on the ground. The attacker says I'm that useless little piece of trash who was summoned by the king. His country and his people were killed! All because of a good-for-nothing! 1 hit, 2 hits. He punches me in the face. Is this where I'm going to die because of humans?
Please, stop!
A woman's voice rings out from the back of the room, telling the attacker to stop. An old man calls her princess. He turns towards her with eyes full of hatred and malice. He tells her it's her fault too that the kingdom fell, that she didn't fulfill her role properly. He throws himself at her. In an instant, he was on top of her, right on the ground. He was about to do the unthinkable! The old man tries to stop them but gets hit on the top of the head, knocking him out. The poor damsel in distress suffers the wrath of angry men. Those men who paid taxes for the defense of their country that still fell, and who think that's enough of a reason to attack a defenseless woman. Those dogs, they are not men, they are parasites. I must do something! I grab his arm and tell him to let go of the princess! Unsurprisingly, he insults me and tells me to die, but... No! Getting killed by someone like you! I can't stand it! A dog like you won't have my soul! What's the point of blaming all your hardships on others like a coward? He hits me again, trying to kill me. I'm about to bite the dust, but suddenly, the princess grabbed that bastard with her chains to strangle him. Her eyes show her composure. As a princess, she must have learned to fight. It makes sense if she is important. She walks towards me with a soft and elegant step and thanks me for saving her while introducing herself.
I am the third princess of Rayrune. My name is Exella.
I wonder, wasn't there already another princess? Without having the time to ask her, she looks at the old man with a shocked expression, but he reassures her. That old geezer was beating up a human? He was actually the princess guard this whole time. In fact, he is straight up courageous! I took advantage of this calm moment to tell them my story. They need to know that I come from another world. The old man can't believe that this boy was born from a god. It sounds so far-fetched that the boy apologizes. They seem surprised that the goddess brought me back to life. Without a doubt, if it's her who sent me, I'm a blessed being, but being mistaken for someone else is really terrible. When I explain to them that I just wanted a gentle world with a lot of friends, they look at me with eyes full of sorrow. The other egghead wanted a world where he could fight and beat up idiots. He is the man who should have arrived here. With his ability, he could have probably saved this world. But then, what exactly was the ability he wished for? As for my ability, at first, I thought it didn't even exist. The first humans I met clearly didn't seem to like me, but the demons act so differently and only with me that today I have my confirmation. I'm a being unconditionally loved by others, but that only applies to demons. I can only guess as to how or why. I'm so weak that they find me adorable. All it takes is for me to talk to them for a few moments to make them go completely crazy for me.
For something like that to be possible, as expected from a god.
Oh, really? But I can't protect anyone except myself. I couldn't count the number of times this gift saved me from horrible situations. The only flaw is that it doesn't allow me to save everyone, unlike an ultimate power of strength. As my attacker said so well, I'm useless.
Do you remember the two maids in the castle? You tried to protect them.
Well, it's not like I could have done much.
True, but thanks to the opening you created, those two were captured, but not killed.
Huh? Really?
Yes, they were sent to a different slave location. These are the lives you saved. The greatest heroes' tales never tell you what it cost them to save just a few lives.
I feel it. She's about to tell me something.
Just before, I was so scared I couldn't move. What brought me back was your bravery. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so sorry for thinking in such a cowardly way. She is right. I must give the best of myself in this dangerous world. After calming down, the boy addresses Exela and Orneo about this world. Teach me everything you know about it. I want to be useful to you. I want to save this world. They look at me with passion and motivation.
Of course, we'll do everything we can.
Without hesitation, she takes my hand and tells me that
Together, we can change the world.
a few hours later, it looks like our twin demon girls got a little scolding.
She got mad, didn't she? I can't believe that newbie bonehead sent Suzuki to the torture chamber. He's gonna be a calcium supplement.
This is the first time I've seen you get this angry, I think.
I shat myself.
But I'm so glad Suzuki is doing well.
That's according to Nephia-sama. He's gone to a slave room. We'll go see him.
At the end of the hallway, guess who's that?
It's Suzuki!
I was calmly chatting with the guards, but here come the twins, rushing towards me at full speed. The guard apologizes for not being able to resist talking with me, but...
It's fine if it's Suzuki. I know that feeling.
Anyway, he had to guide me to Nephia so I could speak with her.
So, Suzuki, what do you want with Nephia-sama?
I want to become Nephia's exclusive slave! And they look at me with a really strange expression. Without further delay, I head to her office, accompanied by the twins. When I ask her, she turns around and looks at me with that slightly surprised expression. Did I just say something wrong?
No! I have to hold back so that I don't look like an idiot in front of my followers. That's why I pretend to be annoyed.
I ask her if everything is okay.
Yes, I just got a bit dizzy from my exhausting workload. Give me a second. Calm down, me. As captain of the Thunderdash Spear, I must not lose my dignity.
In reality, she could not approve my request, because, according to the rules, she had to wait until the selection day, like she mentioned back in the torture room.
Yeah, the rules that I wrote myself. How unbearable.
With a single stroke of the pen, she pulled the ink right into the tip and changes the rule documents on her desk. She adds that everyone must follow the rules, except the captain.
Indeed, there won't be any problem that way. Normally, I can't approve of this kind of thing. But since I am the commander, I can allow myself to make independent decisions. That's why I shall accept your request.
As for the boy, he has a favor to ask, in exchange for becoming her slave, regarding the humans in the slave room. They must be placed with the kindest and most well-behaved masters possible, especially Princess Exela. She starts thinking about my request.
Excella? Ah, that princess. I captured harmless humans, so the demons would notice the special treatment given to Suzuki. But if I remember correctly, there was that person. Even if that girl is of royal blood, she's only the third princess. If that can make Suzuki happy, then alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Perfect! I had just completed my first goal! The discussion I had with the princess and her butler in the cell is starting to bear fruits. I need to maintain good relations with the demons so I can ask them to spare my people. Thank you, Nephia! I'm really happy! She blushes endlessly and even starts sweating from seeing my joy.
Sure. Now then, it's getting late now. Time for bed.
Okay, then.
Excuse us.
I get ready to follow them, except...
You're my slave, right? You sleep here.
What? Here they are now, in a rather awkward situation.
Oh, it's Will! Suzuki is now my exclusive slave! We're even sleeping in the same room!
A thought crosses her mind.
Is Suzuki asleep?
As she leans in to check very discreetly.
Seeing this little angel sleeping with such an innocent face! Oh, so cute! Oh, I want to hug him in the nude. No, I can't. Suzuki's cuteness is not for anyone to solve. It must be praised and worshipped, just like the devil. That being said, just a little should be fine.
She was a demon after all.
I'll take a sniff. That smell, it's...
In the middle of the night, the soft, cool breeze gently wakes me up. Me, who thought I wouldn't be able to close my eyes, ended up sleeping like a baby. I was worried for nothing. In the end, nothing happened. What is she doing? Is she playing with my body or what?
Did you wake up?
No!
I wanted you. Calm down. You were hurt. You had a deep cut on your head, with bruises all over your abdomen and feet. Your condition would have gotten worse without treatment, so I used a bit of medicine.
She's right. My scars. She healed everything while I was sleeping so I would feel better. I really was scared for nothing. She was so sweet. I thank her. She deserves it.
When did you get the swoon?
Well, I couldn't tell anything. If I explained what happened in that cell, she would kill all the humans who dare lay a hand on me. I gave the excuse that I fell on the stairs, and thank God she believed me.
I get it. But how a slave is managed affects the dignity of the master. Next time, tell me.
She calmly goes back to bed. I got away with it, right? As for me, I couldn't sleep at all. I was way too disturbed by this whole thing. The days that followed were really comfortable. And finally, 3 days later, getting used to this pace of life was almost scary. My mistress doesn't snore. She gives me a peaceful life. I haven't had any problems so far. And also, during the day, she does almost all the work using magic. I'm free to walk around the castle, and all the demons treat me well. Actually, more than a slave, I feel like a guest. Tonight, Nefia was supposed to work all night, but looks like she isn't back. My peaceful world with friends. What am I even saying? I made a promise to Exela, didn't I? I have to do everything I can to help this world. I'm going to do the laundry. I have to focus. The boy carries out his daily task as best as he can. While I'm working, the twin demonesses come to see me through the window to talk.
What you doing?
You're free?
As if it wasn't obvious that I was in the middle of my work. I reply that I have to do the laundry because, unfortunately, even if they could do it with magic, I had to show my goodwill.
Huh? You're what?
I get where he's coming from.
Really?
Yes, it's about done. So come see my handmade presents.
With pleasure! Once at the door, they make me wait a bit. Then, when it finally opens...
It's done. Here you go.
Other colors too.
It's my hoodie!
Meru has a sewing hobby.
It was really wrecked before, so I fixed it up to be brand new.
That's really amazing! Wait, if you took my top, that means you took off what was left on Exela's clothes?
Yup.
She was naked!
It's fine. We gave her new clothes.
Phew. If she had run into those two bastards again, then I wouldn't have been reassured at all.
Ooh, there's only that child and an whole person in that room though.
Oh, really? But there were two guys in there, right?
The human that beat up Suzuki? Yeah, you're right. There's no way they get to leave.
Huh?
Well, of course. After what they did, no one wanted them as slaves anymore. Their only worth is to be used as food.
Nefia saw the truth through my soul. I knew it! This world is cruel and terribly dark. Between us and the demons lies a deep chasm. I don't know what came over me to think things would go well. I apologize to the twins and run out of the room. I feel the need to get some fresh air.
Suzuki?
Later in the evening, I find myself at the table with my mistress. She prepared an absolutely extraordinary rib steak. No doubt about it, he really takes great care of me. However, I couldn't help but think about that story.
I heard animal flesh was humans' favorite food, but is it not your liking?
No, actually, I'll tell her that the dish was very good without daring too much to say what was troubling my mind.
Yes, Suzuki, stay by my side all day tomorrow. The Jimon Army advisor, Sofia Nadono, is coming from the main castle for an inspection.
The main castle? An inspection?
The place we're in is just a temporary installation in order to control the country of Wirun. The main castle is different. She comes here to check on the state of subjugated states.
So the place where I am doesn't represent their kingdom in its entirety?
Well then, why this nervous look? She's an amazing lady. I want to introduce you while she's here.
Incredible, she says. In what sense? The commander is going to tell me an anecdote.
Apparently, it was during the invasion of the country of Quebelin. The invading forces were sufficient, but the enemy had a powerful necromancer.
And And then?
That human necromancer had used sorcery to make the demons believe that humans and demons were their friends, without even realizing it. They were caught under the spell. Everyone, except one person. This advisor named Serfiano had managed to see through that magic thanks to her very well-known third eye. When she realized the deception, this woman lifted a spell on all the demons, who annihilated all the humans nearby.
The boy doesn't even know what to say. He is completely frozen on the spot. That necromancer, isn't that power exactly like mine? She is going to see through my magic then! That means I'm screwed! With all that, I'll get killed without a doubt! Meanwhile, elsewhere in this world, in the middle of the night, there was a convoy moving at full speed. While the creatures pulled the carriage, a voice speaks to Grant.
Make it go faster.
Demand the woman inside.
The closer we get to the outpost, the more I feel a deep energy emanating from a single human being. Parasites must be dealt with as quickly as possible.
This person is none other than Serfiano. The next day, once arrived at the outpost, she will take the time to drink tea with the commander of that place.
Welcome! I appreciate you making the long journey here, Serfiano Dono, to take the carriage in the dead of night for our sake. I must express my gratitude.
No, not at all. That aside, Nefela, I took a look at your report. You've come a long way.
No, not at all.
It's just that... Wasn't the original plan to kill all the humans in this castle?
These words are going to send chills down Nefia's spine. In no time, the commander will start giving vague explanations.
I thought of putting humans on non-command duties and devoting that effort to training, since many humans in this country are harmless.
I see. I knew it. I wasn't wrong about what's happening here. It was obvious that something was going on.
This didn't look good at all for dear Suzuki.
I can see it directly. The Thunderdash Spear Nefela is already under the enemy's charm, and also quite powerful. It's the same kind of magic that the Necromancer of Kerblan used before, but I've never felt energy like this before. However, I am the Demon Army Advisor who sees through everything. As soon as I meet you, there will be extreme agony and then death.
But suddenly, crap, I forgot to knock. Here are extra snacks. What is this strange situation? In any case, Nefia is very happy on the inside. Serfiano is thinking. Without warning, the advisor smashes her teacup against her own face, shouting strange words! As we approach her with my mistress to see if everything is okay, she immediately starts speaking again to say that...
Apologies! This is a traditional way of drinking in my family.
Well, quite the family if you ask me.
What in the name of cuteness? I almost lost it in just an instant. If I didn't hurt myself, who knows what would have happened?
The boy leaves saying he'll get something to wipe.
The source of this power is this human without a doubt! After killing him, everything should return to normal.
Even if the situation is risky, I had to play the role of the perfect slave. I take a towel to wipe up everything that got dirty. Magic is not my strong point, but tell me if anything hurts. She then smashed her head against the table! What's wrong with her? Seriously? Once again, we wonder if everything is okay. She may say that everything is fine, but we can clearly see something is off with her. She starts taking questionable expressions.
So cute! And valiant! Oh, this is bad! I'm giving in! Can't breathe! Nefela!
Yes!
This human and I will head to the underground arena with haste! The demons, including you, are forbidden from interfering!
Serfiano Dono and Suzuki? What do you...
It's an order! The more I look, the more the cuteness infects my mind. Before I'm stopped by Nefela and others, I must quickly kill him! Come on, hurry!
Yes!
My mistress is going to obey, and here we are now in a huge arena. Everything is so quiet here. Nefia walks away. I ask her to stay, but nothing works.
I knew it. He's completely nervous when Sofiano don't know. Even so, to be so upfront about her it's good to take a liking, but she's got too far. By the way, why Jinder Grand Arena? Huh? Does she want to play tag? That sounds like a funny idea.
Meanwhile, our protagonist asks Serfiano to wait! She is going to rush at me, push me with her magic, and I'm going to fly straight into a small wall and smash right against it.
Don't get any closer, otherwise I'll blow up the entire castle along with you.
Excuse me? No way! The boy said that if something is bothering her, then...
Shut up, damn otherworldly ability user! There's no way that I'd turn a blind eye to this energy. I heard that the humans of this country were scheming to summon a hero, but who would have thought that such a deadly weapon would appear?
What? But I'll never cause them harm!
Say whatever you'd like. The demons in this castle are all under your spell, but this ends today. I will kill spell break, must kill quick. I can't!
What is she doing? No time to think. After snapping back to her senses, she is going to throw chains at me.
The more bloodlust I have, the more it affects my mind. I must finish this quickly.
Damn it! I'm gonna get caught! Unless... Did she really just chain herself up? The woman lets out strange noises, mixing embarrassment and excitement. What the hell is this?
With this, I'm able to control this body which moves against my will. In addition, I no longer see the cadaverant figure, which diminishes its effect on my mind. Finally, when I seal my third eye at the center of all this, I've completely nullified your power!
I'm feeling some huge déjà vu. I just been in this place before. She's a total ripoff of Gojo Satoru-sama!
With this, there's nothing to fear.
Okay.
That foolish reaction. Did you think that I'd be powerless from this? A true magician never relies on just one single spell. I'll prove it to you. Right here and now. Come forth, Golem!
She says a few words that open a portal beneath her feet. Is that portal going to someone? Golems? Seriously?
Golem, a puppet without will. It listens only to the creator's instructions. Now, go forth. That human, kill him!
The golem smashes the ground with all its strength and shatters the rock. I jump to dodge and barely make it. The monster missed its strike, but my jacket got torn. Once on the ground, I understand better. I see. This is actual bloodlust. The first time I met Nefia, I thought I would get speared to death. But now I get it more clearly. From the start, they never had any intention of killing me. The others were like that with me too. No one directed at me their bloodlust that's naturally aimed at humans. What had allowed me to take bold action until now wasn't my courage. Damn it. Body won't move anymore. Facing this golem, it's going to kill me here for sure.
I'm so glad you're here.
That's right. I made a promise. I have to do everything I can. Am I really satisfied with everything I've done? Has this world changed at all? Not yet! It's not over! I want to live! As the golem's fist come crashing down on me at full speed, Serfiano ultimately becomes my savior by stepping in front of me to take the hit. With the little air left in her lungs, she says,
Spell, release.
Serfiano?
I was forgetful to not seal off my hearing. I knew it. Normally there's no need to. How do I put it? Even your cries are so cute. It's a crime.
Those were her last words before collapsing on the ground. Quick! I have to help her! I'm going to tell her to be quiet and save her strength. The fight is over, according to the wishes of the one who started it. Her face in death was quite calm and pure. Sometime after the battle...
Wait! wait! She's not dead! She's not dead!
She's fine from that?
Well, she's a tough lady. Sophia Nodono was having fun hanging out with Suzuki, got carried away and made the column go berserk. Was what I was told, but... Is that true? That lady did such a...
Yeah, on the brink of death.
If you don't want your abilities to be known about, I suggest you don't tell a soul about this incident.
I know! So stop talking! Yes, she got a bit too excited. She asked me to not say anything, so we're not going to say anything.
Playing tag with Suzuki must be nice. Well, if both parties say so, I won't dig deeper, but I have one more question. Suzuki, you wish for a world where humans and demons are equals, so you've been taking actions for that reason? Was what I heard? Is this true?
Yes, it's completely true. When I was holding the counselor in my arms.
Suzuki, please confirm one last thing. This is my defeat. I can't bring myself to hate you, but as an advisor, I cannot overlook a menace to demons. Do you really have no intention to destroy us?
No! It's true. Seeing so many humans being killed saddens and terrifies me. But I promised her I didn't want to harm the demons. I was tired of seeing people die. I just want peace between our sides. I want demons and humans to live hand in hand as equals. So is it wrong to think like that?
Is that so?
Then, that gives me peace of mind.
But Serfiano did give her support.
What are you even saying? There's no way that pipe dream will come true. Serfiano Dono's smile was because of how reckless the idea is. I have considered your wishes and have turned a blind eye to humans several times, haven't I? That's... well, they were actions taken with you in mind, but... even before, I'm not at all interested in humans who aren't a threat. Don't you get it? Humans have killed many millions of us. A few weaklings among them are insignificant. This is war and invasion. And also, I think that humans who are planning to summon a hero, whatever the outcome, are the same.
It's true, I know that, but ever since I arrived here, reality has done nothing but confront me, shove itself right in my face. The hatred of humans and the bloodlust of demons. Both sides are so stuck in their idea of war that I can't see a glimmer of hope. But I can't stand just watching how things are without doing anything! That's why I decided I'll do things my way to change this world! A heavy silence filled the room. I crossed my fingers, hoping my mistress wouldn't cut off my head like a miserable rat. What? It's impossible, so just give up?
No, not at all. You can't stand watching without doing anything, say. I mean, if it's within your age, then the possibility isn't zero. Was just what I thought. After all, the mere will of one person is enough to spark a flame. Quit being a slave and enlist Thunderdash Spear.
What?
Become a troop and you'll be given slaves and territory. The higher your standing, the more privileges you get. How it's used is up to you. That's to say, within your territory, building a utopia might be possible. However, our Thunderdash Spear's enemies are humans, just like you, Suzuki. Even so, will you take this end? Will you go all the way for your dream?
Nefia now awaits my answer. To be honest, I don't know if my choice is the right one. But I know Nefia holds no hatred or bloodlust towards me, so... Of course! I grabbed the hand of my commander to tell her she can count on me. I'm ready! I will join the Thunderdash Spear! And from that moment onward, I know it. I feel it. My influence was going to make this world a better place. My values will prove that I'm capable of bringing peace to this desolated land. My ability will fully awaken demons and humans. You will see! Hey, it's me, Paniniseek. This is actually the first video I made in English with my real voice. Me and my good friend ActionToon thought it would be a good idea to translate my French videos. I am the biggest recap channel in France, and I also have some of the biggest quality. All the videos are with real voice actors, being me, my friend, or professionals. So yeah, I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!